Hello and welcome. Sandy Lee here, bringing you the bush flower essences. And I have picked up Gymea Lily. So I was on a roll on a red roll, and I thought I would do another card, another essence, because red is the flavor of the day. I was guided to wear red today. And so when this one came out, it was also red. I thought, well, I'm definitely on a roll and let's keep going. So, and as I said before, always trust your guidance. So, Gymea Lily is, pop that down there. I'm going to read from Ian's book, Bushflower Healing, and then I'll give you some oversight, or my overview, sorry. So, with all the remedies, Ian starts off with a verse from various resources or various sources. So I shall read this one, which is from Elaine Caddy in Footprints on the Path. Never be afraid to tread the path alone. Know which is your path and follow it wherever it may lead you. Do not feel you have to follow in someone else's footsteps. So I'll keep reading and then I'll go into that a little bit. Bookmark. It's quite a lot on Gymea Lily. Maybe I've done a few too many in a row. Anyway, as Ian puts it, negative condition is arrogance, attention-seeking, craving status and glamour, dominating and overriding personality. And the positive outcome is humility, allowing others to express themselves and contribute, awareness, appreciation, and taking notice of others, and reaching great heights. So soaring like the eagle, if you like. And with this particular plant, this flower, you can see the status of it. It's apparently on a stalk. I haven't seen it personally, but from Ian's description, it's on a large stalk, and it is well above other plants that surround it. And he tells the story that he went trekking with his daughter, and this remedy or this essence was the first that she made up. So it's very beautiful. And so it's for those ones that for us, if we're holding ourselves in such high esteem, but self-focused high esteem, egotistical high esteem, rather than coming from that heart-based self-appreciation, from the centeredness of compassion and empathy, rather coming from more of that standing over, oppressive type of energy. And also that to come in connection with ourselves from a spiritual level and asking, rather than just going through the throes of life and just being happy with being satisfied with the distractions and not really questioning why we're here or what we're here to do, which is our spiritual contract, but more being aligned with the physical and out of sync with what is actually our soul's purpose. And so Gymea Lily helps us to align with that, to be focused and straight and reach for that potential, connect with and enhance our spiritual growth. And by doing that, recognizing our potential, standing high as the lily. And also he goes on to say that it resolves that need to have status, to prove ourselves, to be acknowledged by what we do, that is our worth, but rather doing because we feel that worth within ourselves, and being able to bring that forward even if there's no recognition, without expectation of having that, of needing that recognition. to feel that self-worth. So it is humbling, brings humility, doing for the sake of doing rather than doing for the sake of appreciation. Appreciation is the bonus, if you like, the fringe benefit, but it's not the reason for us doing things. The reason comes from our hearts and our souls as part of us being here to serve through the light to help others. And so what else can we share about this divine plant? So here we say that it has a dual action of transforming negative thoughts that one has about our oppressors or about the oppressors. So if we look at, say, for instance, there may be a person in authority that we have negative thoughts about. Say, let's use an example as a team leader, and they trying to dominate and overrule us. And of course, as a soul, as a free spirit, that does not bode well with us. It gives us that feeling of being the victims and being oppressed, and that's not what we're here to be, even though it can look like that within what's been the conforms of society, what's been imposed upon certain things within society, the do's and the don'ts and the shoulds and the shouldn'ts. But that is not the true nature of our soul, to live by that directive. We are here to live as sovereign beings, to recognize our sovereignty. And so when that oppression and that dictation happens, we can feel that negativity rise within us. But if we project that negativity onto the person that is creating that environment, then what we're doing is we're actually creating the energy that holds them in place. So instead, if we come back through the beautiful attributes of the Gymea lily, we can send positive energies, realizing that for whatever is going on with that person, with their inner selves, is what creates that behavior. Then that gives them the opportunity to pick up on that energy, reflect upon that, or interestingly, it can move and shift that energy, being the person, out of that role, and through that there will be a significant amount of opportunity for them to self-reflect on what that was about. And because there's a creation of positive energy now within that environment, then that holds the space for that role to be filled with aligned positive energy. And that diffuses that oppressed feeling, it diffuses that feeling of victimhood, it diffuses that egotistical vibration that's been spread in the atmosphere. And that is the power and the beauty of essences and energy. So thank you so much for sharing this moment in time. And thank you to Ian White for bringing yet again another beautiful essence for us on our healing journey. May you walk in grace and ease. Much love. Thank you.